Good morning. This is Cam Parker, your online personal trainer, and we are live for learning about foundational movements. And of course, I'm still messing with my camera, and my hair was wet when I went to sleep last night, and I got poofy hair. Yes, very nice. So I'm going to work at putting it up here, and I just want to know how you're doing this fine Saturday morning. Somewhere in the world. It could be any morning. I always talk about that. That's what they say about live. When you're live, it's live, right? So this is Saturday morning, November 21st, 2020. But when you watch it, it could be April 1st, 2055, and it's a Monday morning. But the whole key is for you to be working out. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you're not skipping your workout, that you're going to fit fitness in. And today's a very special workout. And it is brought to you by the universe because we will be using two die, which is dice. You know, there's weird words in English where you have to do stuff like that. And I'm very excited because all week, this week, which was CoVideo 100, 101, and 102, we've been reviewing what foundational movements are. So you have the push, the pull, right? And then you have the lunge, the squat, the hinge, and then you have rotation and anti-rotation. So today focuses on rotation and anti-rotation, which is your core. So you get to stand real still or like do a plank, and that's anti-rotation. And then jug swings, right, are rotation. So this is about you being strong enough to do whatever you want to do in your world and not get hurt and have fun. So it's functional and foundational. Foundation, like the strength of your house. You know, you can build a strong house, but if you don't have a strong foundation, that's not good. All right, I see people are jumping on, and we're going to get started with a shoulder warm-up. And I do this every time, almost every time, because it gets our brain ready to exercise and we start warming up. So you may just be crawling out of bed and you're like, oh, I gotta work out. So let's warm up together. This is very gentle. You can pick 2 cans of anything you want. They weigh about a pound each. And if you have weights at home, please don't go heavier than 3 pounds. All right, so we're just gonna do a simple overhead press. Gina, I'm glad you're here. Let's do this. Yes. All right. This is going to be a fun, functional workout this morning. And remember, all my dice workouts and all my card workouts are something you can repeat in the future, and I'll be talking more about that. So about 10 presses. It's not exact, but you do want to attempt to straighten your arms out, right? Straighten your arms out. And then behind the head, and hopefully you can do this with your arms straight above head. Some people end up doing it like that, which isn't terrible. But we want to try and get the range in our shoulders increased, all right? Or optimize is another good word for fitness. Let's optimize your range of movement, all right? Then down here, little twist, little bicep curl with a twist. So you see how the can twists right here, right? That's warming up the mechanism inside your shoulder that allows you to rotate your arm. That's what we're working on. We're warming it up because I injured mine really bad. And so I do this to help prevent injury, and it's very important to me that you stay safe. So I know you could curl more than this, but this is a warm-up. All right, then we're going to do a pour-out movement, alternating, where I raise my elbow high, and I do this pour-out. See that? Just a pour-out. And this is a therapeutic movement for the shoulders. If you're having shoulder issues, perhaps this could help if you did it. I do it almost every day. Just one time through. All right, keep going here. And remember, if you get tingling, buzzing, discomfort, pain, nice stabbing pain, especially in the vicinity of your heart muscle, you should stop what you're doing and seek the advice of a licensed healthcare professional. I'm a certified healthcare professional. All right, good. Let's pour these out together. We're going to pour out all obstacles to you staying safe and staying healthy right now, today, and forevermore. You are married to fitness. Let's go. So pour out the obstacles to you staying safe and getting the results that you have showed up for. That's right. You got to keep showing up. So, hey, Barbara, what's up? Saturday morning, let's do this. I'm so glad everybody's here. I do not like working out by myself. and I would rather share my expertise with the world. All right, we're pouring out all the obstacles to you working out and me sharing my expertise with the world, and we're going to celebrate everybody's health. Woo! Yes, celebrate the world's health. Out with the obstacles, in with the health. Yes! Remember that the word health starts with the word healing. Yes, I love that word. Heal, H-E-A-L. Health, healing. Yes, pour it out and celebrate you feeling great. Taking great, good care of yourself. Yes. Pour out the obstacles one more. Woo, I can tell I'm sore. I've worked real hard this weekend doing handyman stuff. That's right, that's right. All right, so right here, last movement. We're going to rotate like this. Okay, this is a pure rotator cuff movement. Hopefully you don't feel any tenderness. You may feel burning as you do a few. Right? Just like this. These are just 1 pound. You can go up to 3. Please don't go over 3 pounds. And stop. Good. And just say you jumped on because you're like, I don't even know what Cam's up to. Even though I've done 102 CoVideos for you free on Facebook, posted up, almost 50 of them posted up on YouTube. It's a slow process. You can do them and share them with your friends and family and say, hey, let's get moving. And you don't have to do the whole session, which is about 50 to 60 minutes, almost always in that range, never over 60. And you can do half of it. But make sure you always warm up, always cool down. All right, so what are we going to do today? Okay, before we get started, we're jogging in place. Why? Because we got a lot of movements to do. And I don't know if you've just crawled out of bed. You might just be sitting there sipping coffee, enjoying my company, watching me work out. That's not good. I wish it worked, but you got to do the workouts. So let's say jogging in place right now, this time of day, wherever you are in the world, you're like, I ain't doing. Okay, look, you can march. March, march, march. Squeezing my core as I march. Bum, 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 bum. Marching, marching. So we're working on core. It's almost a pure core workout today. No other distractions. Because of that, it will be a little shorter because you can't pound on the same muscle group for too long before you get too sore. And I'm a believer, if you've been hanging out with me, I'm for beginners and seniors. And if you haven't worked out in 3 to 6 months, well, 6 months or more, you're a beginner again. Yay! And if you're a senior, well, that's up to you. You might be feeling like a senior, or you're over 60, over 65, somewhere in there, and you just haven't worked out much, or you want to stay in shape. All right, we're going to do jumping jacks or step jacks. So a jumping jack is the jump. Step jack is you step out. Let's do 20 of these. I'm going to step it first. 4, 5, 6, 7. Just nice and relaxed. 8, 9, 10. I'll start jumping. 11, 12. Landing soft. 13, 14. Please don't do that if you feel it in your knees or your back. We'll call this 17, 18, 19, one more, 20. And sometimes everything's fine, but you don't find out that things are cranky till you start moving. And that's why we got to warm up. Okay, so we're going to go, it's a dice game. We're going to let the dice figure it out. But the first thing, because it is core, and I want to make sure you understand the movements, we'll do 10 of each thing we're going to do. That by itself is a workout. You could just cool down, see you later. But then we'll roll the dice and just have fun and see what pops up. All right, so we're just kicking our butt right now. See that? Kicking our butt. Kicking our butt. All right. Now our arms are straight up. Usually some people hold them straight out, but I want them straight up. And lift your leg straight up off your hip and come down and touch it with the opposite arm. Okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get those arms up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Raise your arm if you like to count. 20. Good job. It's like I could be on Sesame Street and do kid fitness because there's so much counting. My 4-year-old grandson is counting now. You can say it out loud and he'll move his fingers with the count. It's so fun. All right, so we're in the extremely awesome position, which is the standing X, or some people call it a standing star, because you're a star in your life. And you're going to do the same idea, but see how I'm twisting, I'm rotating my body, rotating over to my leg. So let's do 10 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. All right, so we're going to start going through the exercise. I'm feeling pretty loose, feeling warmed up. First thing is not all of them, but we're going to talk about rotation, anti-rotation. Rotation, movement, anti-rotation, locked in, still breathing. Good job. Plank. So we're going to hold plank. I'm going to do a 10-second count. My count, nice and slow, probably ends up being 15, 20 seconds, so everybody can do this. Your equipment today is always, every day, if you're at home and you do not have equipment, you have a floor, you have possibly a piece of carpet, a towel, you have a sturdy wooden chair. I have 2 gallons of water and 2 cans of fava beans. The gallons of water weigh 8 pounds each. All right, so plank. 2 ways to do it. Let's start in the chair, or if you know you're more advanced, and you can plank on the floor, do that. So all I'm doing is holding plank, arms are locked, my glutes are flexed, 10 seconds. More than that because I'm talking now and I'm going to count down now. Okay, yeah, am I stalling? Yes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep those arms locked, 2, 1. Now you have a choice when your arms are locked. Are you slouching your shoulders? Are you rounding them? It should be neither. It should be neutral, meaning in the middle. I'm not slouching and I'm not rounding. All right, married to the plank is a movement called opposites. So if I'm using the chair, my knees are soft, I could be on my toes. Opposites or pointer dogs. I'm going to raise my right arm, left leg, and then the other one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What I want today when you're doing movement, depending on what it is, but the opposites, is pretend you got a glass of water. I'll tell you when. A glass of water. Put it on 30 minutes. That'd be great. IT's helping me out today. I appreciate that. So pretend you have a glass of water right here, and you're not going to spill it. So when I do the opposite, I can't be tipping, rotating my hips. I'm actually holding them still. The glass of water is sitting right there. Don't cheat. Don't make it a jug of water with a lid on it. And I'm doing this movement. Okay, everybody got that? Good. All right, jug swings. So I don't want to use any weight because we're still in warm-up mode. However, you could use your cans because that's pretty light. So this is about 2 pounds. And I'm standing with my feet wide. Let me back up so I'm more in the frame. And we're going to twist, rotate, and bring them up. So my knees are soft and I'm extended. Knees are soft, extended. So if you're doing this with me, this is about 4, 5, keep the cans together, 6, arms are straight, 7, reaching up tall like you're putting a star on a tree, 8, 9, 10, or you're handing the little dog, never mind. Oh, he said handing the little dog to the guy making the Mack truck. 1, 2, swing again, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, very good, 10. So those are the can swings or a jug swing. And then the other day, I think it was last week, in one of the CoVideos, we worked on what's called airplanes. So here, arms are back. This is non-vigorous, very important for balance. Core is locked. And I'm going to tip forward, right? See that? That's the airplane movement. Now what people forget to do is tighten and pull those shoulders back and keep them back. So let's do the same leg again. We're going to go 4, 2, don't have to tip over, so don't lean over. Tip, tip, 3. The idea is to not rotate your hips. 4. Your core is your hips to your armpits, both sides of your body. That's a lot of muscle. Other leg, lock those arms back, tipping forward, right? Notice how high my leg is. I want you to concentrate on moving the heel back first and then tipping forward. That's 2, 3, and 4. Now to put a different stress on it, we're going to do Supermans, which are pretty much the exact same thing except our arms are up. I'm very tall and I tip. You can keep them up and tip, right, like that. Or you can, as you tip, you move your arms out. That's up to you. And we're going to do opposites. So let's do 4 of those. That's 1. We're going to alternate is what I meant. 2, notice my head's down, my arms are very stretched out. Very stretched. 3, one more. One more. And 4. Okay. In core performance, planks are very important. We've already done a standard plank. In lower back health, side plank. Very important. So we have 2 things. A hold. I'm going to use the chair to demo. Remember that side plank has a few things. You can be on the chair, right, and stack your legs and hold that side plank. The other way is you're on the floor, or you're on, and you could have straight legs or bent legs. Okay, pull that out, Cam. Pull that out. You're probably already holding side plank. Good. Come on. Okay, 10 count. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch sides. All right. Elbows down in the chair. My legs are stacked. I have my hip in alignment. My hips are in alignment with my body. Fighting gravity. Fingers are spread. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Switching sides again. Married to that is called the hip dip. Exact same thing, except you let your hip drop and you pick it up. It's called a hip dip. So I'm going back in the side plank. We're only going to do 4 of these. So I'm like this, spread out here, and I'm going to dip down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Switching sides. Elbows on the chair. Arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Very good. All right. Get a little sip of water because we're almost done with going through them, but I want to make sure I'm in the frame just right. Yes. Good job. Good job. All right. Awesome. Okay, so what's next? Sit-ups. Now, not everybody can do sit-ups, so I'm going to give you the alternative is the knee-ups. They're very similar, not the same, but similar. So if you don't want to get on the floor, which I'm about to do, you're going to be in your chair, your legs are straight, and if it does not bother your back, you're going to pick your knees up real quick, right? Pick them up, set them down. That's instead of a sit-up. I'm going to sit down on the ground. We don't do these very often because with beginners and seniors, you don't like to get on the ground very much, okay, because it's tough, and that's okay, but here we are on the ground doing a sit-up. So I take my arms, I'm going to touch my hands behind my head and use my arms to help me sit up, okay, and you have to squeeze. Sit-ups are, I know, they're controversial. If it bothers your back, you can't do those yet. You could do crunches, absolutely. That's where you just modify and just do a small ab squeeze. But today I wanted to do all the way up. And you can hook your feet under your couch, which would help most people. Just realize that's deeper muscles, that's hip flexors. So that is the sit-up. Okay, I explained all that. Let's do 8 in a row. Here we go. Knee-ups or sit-ups. 1, 2, you have to keep your core tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, oh yeah, 7, we're not in a hurry, and carried to the sit-up is the boat pose, or what some people call the V pose. So I pick my feet up off the ground, or if I'm in the chair, I pick my feet up and hold them for a moment, and then let go. And I'm just holding. This is anti-rotation, right? We did rotation or movement, anti-movement. Not to be confused with antimatter or anti-gravity. Holding for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right. And if we roll a number 6, we got some activity to do called mountain climbers and frogs. So I'm going to show you using a chair. If you're fit enough, advanced enough to do it without the chair, that's fine. So I hit plank, and then mountain climbers are knee up and back, knee up and back. That's the mountain climber. Some people skip it like this, which is fine. What's not fine is to have my, see how my butt's up now, and just kind of pick my legs up. You want to be in plank and climb. Let's do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're frogging. So you're in plank, and all that means is instead of bringing the knee to the chest, you bring the knee out towards the back of the arm. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're going to feel frogs because we don't move that way too often, and those are your hips, your deep hip rotators. So see how I'm bringing it up and putting it back down, bringing it up to the back of my arm. All right, you ready? What do you mean? Have we been working out? Yeah, we've been working out. Take a break, get some water, and we are going to do now, without stopping, for approximately 20 minutes, we're going to roll the dice. If you need a break, just stop what you're doing, get some water, come back in about a minute. If you're watching this on a recording, hit pause. Please don't stay gone longer than 2 minutes, because then you'll start to cool down, and that's not safe. Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? We are, of course. Mountain climbers, but only 3. So we hit plank, 3 mountain climbers. Let's do them slow. 1, 2, 3. Now 3 frogs. 1, way up high. 2, and 3. That's it. Not a bad start. Okay. We're going to do 7 side planks. So I'm going to count to 7. We're going to hold the side plank. I'm going to go ahead and use my chair. Stack my legs. We're not in a hurry. Bring that arm. My chest is out, and I'm holding 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I may stack those exercises on one side, but right now we're going to alternate them. So go to the other side. Arms up. You could be on the ground. Side plank. 7, 6. Open that chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you want to switch to the other side. If you're on the ground, you can just roll over or spin around if you're trying to watch what I'm doing. I'm in side plank again on the other side. Now I'm going to hip dip for 7. So concentrate, hold your core tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, very good. Awesome. If you have a sturdy wooden chair and you're feeling it in the chair, like your elbow, make sure you get a cushion. All right? Arms up, hip dip. 1, 2, 3. Concentrate. 4. Squeeze your core. 5, 6, and 7. You can guess why I'm telling you about the cushion for your elbow. Ouch. All right, here we go. What's next? Plank. All right, again, I'm going to use the chair because I want beginners and seniors to set themselves up for a win. Right? If you know you can do plank on the floor, we're on the floor. All right, I'm spreading my fingers apart. My shoulders are down. I'm hitting a good plank. Squeezing my glutes very tight. And I'm pressing my feet down. 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do pointer dogs or opposites. If you want it as advanced as it can be in plank on the floor and don't rotate. Well, I might as well show that. If you're on plank on the floor and you want to lift your right arm, left leg, that's most advanced. Otherwise, you're on hands and knees and lifting the opposites, keeping that glass of water, that imaginary glass of water on your, don't spill it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use the chair and we're doing 10. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep your shoulders out of your ears, 8, 9, 10, awesome, bravo, bravo, good, good, thank you for showing up to your core workout. Core is very foundation to everything else you want to do in your life. All right, we're doing jug swings. So we're warmed up. I'm going to grab my jug, weighs 8 pounds. You could do it empty-handed, you could do it with cans or something heavier, as long as you know you can handle it safely. So I turn, I rotate, turn, lower my body like a squat, a wonky squat, down near my knee, and swing it up. Arms are straight, okay? Get that swinging motion going. 10 on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, squeeze your core. 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze it the whole time. 7, 8, don't let go of that jug of water. 9, and 10, especially if your TV's nearby. Other side, you ready? Here we go. 1, turn your shoulders. 2, 3, you could do this from a chair. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Very good, very good. Yes, almost everything we're doing can be done from a chair. So if I wasn't feeling standing for those jug swings, I could take my cans, turn my shoulders, bring the cans up. Just like that, nice and gentle. And you can make it more vigorous by squeezing your core. Yes, tell your body, you're the boss of your body. Your body's not the boss of you. You tell it what to do. That's right. With compassion and passion. All right, mountain climbers and frogs. I'm still going to use the chair because I want everybody to be set up for a win. You know you can go to the floor, go to the floor. Hit plank. These are slow because they're low reps. We're going to do 6. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm in table using my chair, or I'm on hands and knees on the floor, or hands and toes. Frog is to the outside. 1, 2, 3, squeezing the core tight. 4, 5, one more, 6. Good. Now, low reps is good because you can concentrate on form, and I'm a believer that a lot of folks who are trying to get in shape are working out too hard and doing too much. So hang out with me. Let's get in shape. Stay in shape, get in shape. Sit-ups. The universe is a trip. You know, sometimes I do the dice game and I keep getting the same exercises, but today it's like, great, it's everything. All right, so sit-ups are first. I am going to be on the floor. Remember that your alternative to the sit-up is the knee up, okay? So we're on the floor. You could hook your feet under a couch, but notice the difference when you don't, and we are doing 6. Please don't do these if it hurts your back. Here we go. 1, switch to crunches. 2, 3, if you want it more advanced, put your hands behind your head. 4, 5, oh yeah, and 6. And now hit that was rotation. This is anti-rotation, V pose, or some people call it boat pose. And your legs are straight, so you can do this on the floor in your chair, and we are counting down from 6, 5, 4, 3, hold it, squeeze, 2. What's after 2? Oh yeah, it's that first number. 1. Okay, good job. Good job. Way to do it. Way to do it. Way to work out with me. That's right. That's right. Okay, number 1, planks. Get a sip of water real quick, because you do have to do a little experiment with my lighting over here. I think that might be better. All right, water, water. Where's my water? Oh, right here. Okay, taking a breather. Remember, this is all the same. Was that my timer? No. Oh, okay. Lots going on. My living room to your living room. We're living. Okay, so we are doing plank and opposite. So this time I'm going to do it from the floor. It is a 10 count. Remember, you can do it with your hands in the chair. Here we go. We're locking in the plank. Nice solid plank. And the reason it's a low count is we are pressing our heels of our hands towards our feet, and our toes are pressed down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Squeeze everything. 3, 2, 1. Plank is very popular, as I was saying recently. A lot of folks are just doing it like rote. They're not really activating the plank. So you activate it by digging your hands down. You're not moving the hands, but you're focusing on carving, right? And your feet, you're pressing the toes down in the floor. You're not just hanging out in plank, okay? So now opposites. I'm in table. You could do this on your toes, and we are going to do 10 with control. Ready, go. 1, get that leg high. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, very good. 7, remember you can do this from chair. 8, from your sturdy wooden chair. 9, 10. So notice I'm really focused on keeping my hips flat, not rotating my hips, holding them in place. Okay, what's next? Bum, bum, bum. We are doing side plank with a hip dip. So I'm down here on the floor. I'm going to stay here. Remember, put your elbow in a cushy chair if you can. And we're going to do just 3. So I'm going to do a 3 count. Since it's a low rep, we're going to stay on the same side. We're going to hold first. Here we go. Lifting in the side plank. 3, 2, 1. Now do the hip dip. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Good job. Okay. Other side. Lifting into the side plank. Open that arm up. 3, 2, 1. Now do the hip dip. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Outstanding. That's what you want. Good job. I'm standing. I'm being lazy, being on my knee, rolling that dice, because I'm like, am I down? Am I up? It happens to the best of us. And of course I'm back down here. Rah, get down on the ground. Stay down on the ground. All right, so sit-ups. We're going to do 8 of them, okay? Or 8 crunches, or 8 knee-ups. Ready, go. 1, 2, are you sweating? I'm sweating. 3, 4, 5. If you want it more advanced, touch your head. 6. How many are we doing? 8, 7. One more. And 8. Good. Hold that V pose. If you have to hold your legs to get into it, that's fine. And then let go if you can, and straighten your legs if you're more advanced. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Good job. Okay, what's next? Are we on the ground? I don't know. All right. We're doing side planks and hip dips. It's 6. So we're going to stay on the same side. We're going to hold for a 6 count and then do 6 hip dips. If I'm on my mat, I'm going to even fold it so I have a little more padding under my arm. I'm in a side plank, holding for 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hip dip. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you have to squeeze your core on these side planks. You can't just, relax. You gotta keep that tummy tight, that belly button pulled in. All right, I'm in side plank on the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hip dip. 1, 2. Going to 6. 3, 4. Oh yeah. 5, 6. Ah, good job. Now some of you might notice you feel it in your shoulder. So when you're holding, make sure the arm positioning is not out like this. It's got to be in alignment with your body or a little bit below your body. And if it's really too tough on your shoulder, that's why you might want to go back to the chair or be in the chair to do it. Okay, here we go. Bam. All right, we are doing airplanes. And guess what? We only got to do 2 on each side. All right, this is a very good exercise. It's not my favorite, but I do what I know is good for me. And you do that too. So our arms are back. They do not move. And I'm standing nice and tall. And I'm pulling my belly button in. And I start the movement with my heel. And we're going to do pick a leg. Here we go. 1. Come back down. Take a deep breath. Do another. Nice and slow because it's a low rep. We're only doing 2. This is 2 right here. All right, other side. Arms are back, shoulders are pinched together. We got this. 1. And here we go, here we go. Here we go. 2. And now we're just going to alternate in the Superman style. So we just put our arms out. Let's hold this for a moment. Because we're just doing 1 on each side, holding, holding. All right, anti-rotation, and then the other side. All right, out, holding, holding it. Get those arms straightened up. Very good, awesome. We're working on balance as well. Core. A lot of people say I don't have any balance, but in truth, if I were to evaluate the person, I bet I would find out that they don't have the strength in the core that they need to have good balance. Balance and strength go together, okay? All right, we're doing mountain climbers, just 5. I'm gonna go to the floor. So I'm gonna hit plank, and we're gonna do them slow. 5 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 frogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. All right, we're rolling, we're rolling. All right, number 1, plank. 9-second hold. Strong plank, here we go. You get to practice doing it as tough as you can because these are not long holds. I'm in plank, so are you. I'm pressing my toes down. I'm pressing my palms of my hands down with my brain, pulling my belly button in, and I'm going to count down from, let's say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Notice how much the plank changes when you flex and you hold it tight and you're giving a hug. You're hugging the earth with your body, with your hands and your toes. Okay, so we're going to do the opposites. You can do it from table. I'm going to actually do it from plank. Here we go. 9 reps. And 1, 2, 3, 4. This is tough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. Very good. I'm so proud of y'all. Make sure you watch a comedy tomorrow, your favorite funny movie that always makes you laugh, or watch something new so you can enjoy the soreness in your abs. We get to do that again. Okay, plank. 5-second hold. I'm locked into a good plank. 5, 4, tighten everything up. 3, 2, 1. Get ready, opposites. 1, 2, 3, I didn't quite get that. 4, and 5. Good job. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. All right, we're going to do one more roll and then have a sip of water. And it is mountain climbers for 7. I'm on the ground. You can be on the chair, hands on the chair, nice and slow, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Frogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are tough. All right, sip of water. Checking my time. How are we doing on time over there? 9:14. 9:14. All right, we're going to do 3 more rolls. So we'll see what the universe wants to give us. 3 more, and then we'll cool down. Thank you so much for being with me. And I like dice because the workout kind of sneaks up on you. You're like, whatever, I feel this whole thing. But what I mean is you're not doing large 10, 20 reps. And it just kind of all adds up and makes you stronger. And life comes at you with no rhyme or reason. So the dice help prepare our brain for that. Okay, we're going to do 3 more rolls. This is a side plank for 10 reps. So that's a higher count. So we're going to do 10 seconds on each side, then come back to the hip dips. Okay, so I'm on the floor. Please concentrate. These are very important exercises for your lower back. So I'm in a good side plank. On the floor, you could bend your legs if you need to, if you can't get up into that side plank. So I'm up, stretched up, 10, 9, 8, holding, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are switching sides. Other side. And we're up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bravo. Other side. Thank you. All right. We're going to pick up, hold that powerful side plank, and dip that hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go on the 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching sides. We're up into that side plank, hip dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to get that chest open. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, those are tough. 2 more rolls. That's what we got. End of the workout. Sit-ups and V pose. How many? 8. All right. I'm here. Okay, remember to switch the knee-ups or crunches. And there's 8 sit-ups. Here we go. 1, 2. One more advance. Touch your head. 3, 4. I'm moving my legs. 5. Try to isolate it in your abs. 6, 7. One more. 8. Okay, good job. V pose for 8 seconds. Balancing on your butt, your buttocks. And knees are bent or more advanced. Straight. 8, 7, 6, 5. Pull that belly button in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Last roll. Last roll. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Woo! Airplanes. Airplane Superman. Good. Let's end with balance, concentration, focus. Okay. Our arms are back, our knuckles are back, my shoulder blades are pinched together. I'm going to do 4 on one leg. Here we go. The arms stay back the whole time. 1. Take a deep breath. 2. Do not hold your breath. 3. Yes. Very good, very good. 1 more. And 4. Good. Standing tall. Arms are back. Other side. Here we go. 1. Your knee softens. The standing knee softens as you tip forward. 2. 3. 1 more. 1 more. Remember, these videos are participation. Here we go. 1 more. And that's 4. Now just loosen up a little bit. We're going to do 4 Supermans. Just the difference is arms. I'm going to have my arms up. You can push them out as you go. I'm going to have them up. Come down into that same position. Right? Feel that stretch. 1. Come back up. Other side. We got to come down into it. 2. Keeping those arms really pulled straight. 3. We're almost done. Here we go. Last one. Squeezing the abs. I'm rotating. Anti-rotating. 4 for me. You probably did better than me on that last rep. Yes. Good job. You made it through your core workout. Absolutely. Core strength is foundational to functional fitness. Anti-rotation, rotation. So proud of you. Thank you for being here. Let's cool down. Woo! I am sweating. I think I'll just let you jog in place for a second or just march around. I am feeling that core. All right, so what I want you to do is put your hands on your hips. Roll them around. Roll them around. All right. Our pivot points for our airplanes and Superman right here, base of the spine. And the hips, switch directions. Good, good. Roll those around. We're going to do empty coat sleeves. That just means you pivot like this. Make sure you're coming up on your toes, that your feet are not flat. All right, so we're just cooling down. That combination, these dice workouts, I'm always curious what the universe makes us do when we roll the dice. Really great variety today. 12 different exercises, and you did them all. That's right. A number of times. That's right. All right. Now, I'm wide foot stance. I'm going to bring this hand over my body, and I'm going to tip to the side, stretching out everything from my armpit to my hip, which is where my core is. Really breathe into that. As you inhale, you stretch between the ribs. Now switch to the other side. Yep, stretching, really pulling like somebody's pulling you by your hand. Oh, that feels good. Oh, good. Now slowly and easily come forward into a front bend. Support your back if you need to, but if you can come onto the ground. Your knees are soft. If you're more advanced, your legs would be straight. And you're just hanging down, letting gravity do its thing. And we are stretching the back of the body, and especially relieving pressure from the lower back. But you got to bend your knees to do that. Now we're going to move both hands to one foot, still in this downward position. You can do this in a chair. Right? Come to the other side. A lot of people don't have their head upside down much anymore. The other side. There you go. I can feel my back relax. I'm coming back to the middle. I'm going to bend my knees a lot. Come up slowly. Big sun breath. Good. Thank you. you so much for being with me. I'm so excited that you were here. I am not exaggerating. It means the world to me. It makes my heart sing. And you are special and unique, and I just want you to be dedicated to doing your best to be your best, whatever that is. Just do your best to be your best, okay? So let's breathe together and go out in this weekend and spread the love. Please share this with people. You know, it's a live workout because I just want to be here with you, and I thank you for being here with me. All right, here we go. Take a deep breath. Breathe in love. Oh, that felt good. And we're going to exhale it to the world, right? Let me turn down, make this soft. I'm playing with my light. Sorry about that. All right, take a deep breath in. Oh, do that one more time with enthusiasm. Remember, love is contagious, so we want to breathe it out, right? And remember, the most powerful love is the love you have for yourself. I really care about you, and I'll see you in a few days.